I won't talk too much about it because everybody knows, but
Mhm.
during the marriage, was there any signs early on that?
No, because if there were signs early on, then of course I wouldn't have waited this long, you know. I'm sure that there were things that, looking back in hindsight now, I could have said, well, was that something? But you don't want to nitpick when you're in it, you know. You want to definitely give it a chance because it was new.
Yeah.
I definitely want to pick my battles. Everything is not as important to fight about. Everything is not going to allow me to say, you know what, this is worth breaking up my marriage for. It's not, you know what I mean? You're going to go through your share of problems, but you got to gel together first. You got to build that strength and that pyramid together. If you're not doing that, then it's easy for things to infiltrate and get in there. And I think that is what was going on. There was little droppings of things that made me go, well, wait a minute, hold on, what happened? Where they do that at? And what you think I'm supposed to accept here. And when you feel like your acceptance is being taken for granted, then that's when you have to rise above all that and say, you know what, I'm more important than this, and this is bigger than just me, and maybe I'm not supposed to be here. And that's exactly what my decision was.
How long did you guys date before you became engaged?
A month.
Oh, yeah?
Yes. He said that it was love at first sight for him, and that he wanted to date me in our marriage with the process of falling in love. And I had never heard that before. But I'm going to tell you, I was smitten, I was taken, and I felt like I found my Prince Charming. And if I had a chance to do it all over again, I would.
Do you believe in love at first sight?
I did not, because of course it never happened to me, and it still never happened to me. But I have heard of different stories and different people's experiences that allow me to be able to say, you know what, you got a history of being together with this man since you were 16 years old. And that you said when you laid eyes on her, you knew she was the one. Well, hey, maybe my one is out there somewhere, and I know that he is. It's not time for me to find him right now, evidently. I'm going through a healing process. I'm getting to know what my mistakes was, how not to take that old baggage with me, you know, and just figure out the who, what, when, and why, and not have the guilt of it. You know what I mean? It's like, okay, it happened, been there, done that, move on.
Had you in previous relationships been cheated on?
Yes.
And so I want to ask a question that I always think is interesting. Do you think that everybody cheats or every man cheats?
I think that there's so much temptation out here now of women wanting to be mistresses without the strings attached. There's definitely prostitutes. There's definitely call girls. There's a slew of different level of relationships, you know, according on what it is that you want. So I don't kind of bog my mind down with the woman, or the possibility of if he does what, because that'll keep me in a frenzy. I don't want to go looking for nothing. I'm not Investigator Willie. I'm not Inspector Gadget. So I don't need to live my life like that. If in fact it happens, like the alleged rape that happened in my home with my ex-husband, that for me was like, whoa, where you do that at? You know, so as a new wife, you can imagine how I felt. You know, you have to give me that. You know, you have to allow me to kind of go, what? You know what I mean? And that's exactly why I work with it, you know? So I feel that at least protect me, honor our vows, do that over there. Don't bring it home. Don't destroy wifey. Wifey is on a pedestal. Wifey is not supposed to be touched, be able to be touched. Because that's the one you said your vows with. So you let a little chicken head or this person come between, and it's like you took that chance. And that's a chance that, you know, sometimes you do or die.